So, who is the main JoBro of Jojolion? Jojolion has lasted over 10 years at this point, but there hasn't seemed to be a main JoBro for Josuke, since the story is mainly supposed to be focused on him, which just left us with a bunch of characters who are pretty close to Josuke, who we could really say are JoBros. So how about we look through all of these people and decide who the main JoBro of Jojolion will be. First off, we will start with Rai Mamezuku, who seemed to look like the JoBro in the latter half of the part. However, I think that it's unlikely that Rai will be the main JoBro of the part, since it's possible that Josuke and Rai don't really consider themselves as best friends really, but rather just, hey, the situation called for us to cooperate, so let's just do that. And even then, Rai was introduced pretty late into the part, even though main JoBros are introduced fairly early into the part, with the latest probably being Caesar. And you might say that I'm being hypocritical because I joined the Toru Nation thanks to my Discord mostly, and think that he is the main villain. But the difference here is that Araki is making it so obvious and wants everyone to know that Toru is the main villain, when you can't really say the same for Rai. Also, Rai was pretty much introduced right when we started getting to characters in the TG University Hospital saga of sorts. So it's possible that Araki made the character just for this section of the part. Although despite all of this, I do think he'd be like second or third when it comes to Josuke's JoBro list. So yeah, let's just move to someone else. Next up, we have Yasuho, who I think is a likely candidate for being the main JoBro of the part, since she is the first person Gappy ever saw, besides maybe him, though he could be from a flash forward. But yeah, Yasuho and Gappy definitely show a bond with each other. I think the main reason why people are hesitant in calling Yasuho the main JoBro is because she's not actually a bro, as she is definitely a female. But honestly, who cares, because fuck man, I'm gonna need them digits. Them double digits, because we have reached 10%, everyone. 10% of my audience is subscribed to my channel now. Next up, we have Joshu Higashikata, who really seemed to be shaped out as the main JoBro of the part at the start of Jojolion, shown by the fact that he is the JoBro shown in Eyes of Heaven, since that was made while Jojolion was in its early stages. However, I do think that Joshu is not likely to be the main JoBro, because Joshu will actually be the JoJo of the part, since he will be the one to save everyone in Marayo at the end. But yeah, besides those three, there aren't much, since Haruno is now sadly a dead meme, you know, unless someone decides to revive him. And after that, Josuke is mainly just acquainted with the others and wouldn't be considered an actual JoBro. But yeah, the main JoBro is Yasuho, but she's the love interest, who cares?